I'm Johnny Kiff, I'm 61 years of age and I'm from Watford. I had whooping cough when I was a child, I'm 6 months old, but then I was in the army, ultra fit. Before I was ill, when I was 50, I did a 5 peaks challenge to raise money for the London ambulance, and it was a sort of competition, and at the time I was 50, 51, and I was beating lads that were 25, 30. I got a cold, something went beyond that, and then all of a sudden I couldn't breathe properly. And I went into hospital, got diagnosed as an asthmatic, and then it just went rapidly downhill from there on. But my breathing never really got better. And I basically was in and out of hospital in 7 years. I think it was 14 times. I was in ICU twice. I know asthmatics, and I didn't class myself as an asthmatic. I couldn't see me being that, because I didn't have them symptoms. I didn't have that massive short of breath and the panicking, and went to hospital. It's a Hemel Hempstead drop-in hospital clinic. And they were fantastic. They just pulled me to one side straight away, more or less as I walked through the door, took me out the back and said, right, did a load of tests and said, right, you're going in an ambulance. I was rushed to hospital, blue lighted again, got in there, and I was in the ward for about a day, and a consultant, she came in, and it almost felt like she knew straight away what was wrong with me. Because she asked me what was wrong with me, and I was getting a bit angry at this point because I fed up with people asking me what's wrong with me. And she went, just explain to me, because I think I know what's wrong with you. So I explained it to her, and she turned around to the other two consultants that I'd been seeing for the last 7 years, and they all went, oh, and it's like a bell, it's just like a little light went off in their heads. And then the consultant came back the next day and said, you're an eloplastic asthmatic, if I've pronounced that right. Then the anger side kicked in. How come it's taken 7 years for somebody to find out what's wrong with me? I was really angry. The only way that they could treat me was to refer me to Adam Brooks. The treatment's incredibly simplistic. It's just a single injection. I was shown how to do it. We practiced on a dummy one first. So she basically explained all I had to do was put the injection into the fat on the side of my stomach, not near my belly button. The bit that shocked me the most, I think, is that I think it was a Thursday, on the Saturday, she got up, she said, come on, let's we've got 2 dogs, 2 Cocker Spaniels. She said, let's take them for a walk. I said, yeah, no problem. So got up, got in the car, went to the park, walking across the field. And she stopped me and said, you haven't coughed since the injection. And I went, which was psychological cough. And I went, I haven't, have I? She went, no. And look how far you've walked. And I looked back, and I've walked probably half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, which I couldn't do before then. I broke down in tears. Absolutely fell to pieces. And it was just really from that day on, I've not coughed. I've not been out of breath. I sometimes forget, which is fantastic, that I was ill. The word miracle, I've heard bandied. That's my miracle.